What's going on, guys? Kaiger here, and in today's video I want to talk about the one thing that Netmarble needs to watch out for with Alliance Raid. Let's get into it. Alright, so for Alliance Raid, obviously it's beta. We know that going into it. They told us a little bit about it before, that it was going to be waves upon waves. And how it's worded here is that supervillains, so obviously supervillain damage, it'll be 3 out of 6 randomly selected per week, and they'll be adding more over time. So right now there's only 6 supervillains in the game that they will pick from. And then as the game grows and goes, they'll be adding more and more to add different playstyles and things like that. The initial update consists increasing difficulty means more powerful rewards. Buff and nerf effects will be applied to each Alliance Raid difficulty level to encourage strategic playthrough various combinations of heroes and companions. So what I think is interesting about this is this leans it more towards like Magneto that we just had, where you have to lean into guard break in that particular matchup. I think different bosses and different levels will be like, like Laufey. Laufey takes no damage unless he's guard broken, and then we have to rush down his guard and then let the DPSs go in and go ham on him, allowing Strange, Captain America, and Magic to increase guard damage and pulverize the guard break so you can then do the thing. Or similar to Mysterio, it just seems like all of these previous invasions, they've been getting us ready for things like this. But the thing that's important here is agents can participate in the Alliance Raid once per day per hero. The more heroes you have, the more participation counts you'll have each day. So there's a couple things here. First, we'll touch on the once per hero per day. This is very strange, as when the game started, we could do 3 runs of each blitz per day. That made 27 at the time, and now we do 5 per day, but any one that we want. They made it clear at that time that they didn't want it to be monotonous stuff like that, and they wanted you to just do X amount and then be done. Now it seems like they're flip-flopping on that. Now they want us to do more wide range. I get that they want us to open up our roster, but to open it up the entirety to 9, 10 pretty soon, it seems like a lot. I would have liked to see this limited to 3 or 4. I feel as though you can have a second, maybe even a third, like a support type, ready. And by ready I mean like the 800 to 1.2 range, mostly by moving over your, remember you can move over your cards, your badges, things like that, from your main. So like my main right now is Widow. I go do my Widow, I take off all my stuff, put it back on my Iron Man, go swap over to Iron Man. My Iron Man's 1.5, 1.6, go through, and then swap it over to my Magic, and then so on and so forth. What is interesting here is, I hate to say it, but there's probably going to be a power requirement here as you go up levels, right? Because talking about the rewards, which they don't, we'll talk about that in a second, but as you go up, you really want to, they make it very clear down here at the bottom, we plan to make the Alliance Raid the de facto mode where agents can get their most Alliance contribution. So they're also going to redo the ranking rewards to make them more wanted. So people are going to be doing this. This is going to be a big thing for your Alliance. This might end up with people being kicked out of their Alliance because they can't get their alts up to 500, 600k. I really hope that doesn't happen, and I hope that there isn't power requirements as we scale up, and it's just if you can do it, you can do it. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about that. I think the very important thing right here is there are two types of Alliance raid rewards. They don't actually tell us the rewards, as we'll see. One is based on the hero's amount of damage inflicted and received. That calculates towards the Alliance raid contribution, accumulated points. The other reward is based off the achieved difficulty level. The Alliance raid reward includes the Alliance contribution, which is set to affect the existing Alliance ranking. It tells us nothing about what we're getting in here. Are we getting badges? Are we getting gear? Is this going to open up the gear crunch? Like, are we going to get regional gear from this? Let me know what you guys think down below. What kind of rewards you think we'll get from the Alliance raid. Till next time, guys.
Are you interested in buying yourself some Marvel merch? Some amazing hoodies with your favorite character on it, like Spider-Man, Loki, and Venom? Go click the link in my description box now and get some awesome discounts from 20% up to 60% off. They offer you free worldwide shipping on orders over $39.90. So, what are you waiting for? Link in the description.